I'm Robert Rogers, founder of Parkinson's Recovery. We have now conducted systematic research on identifying the causes of Parkinson's disease and the various therapies that enable individuals to celebrate a relief from those symptoms. I have, I think, a groundbreaking discovery that I want to announce. First of all, I think there has been a discovery by Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt. He's a medical doctor, and he is an individual that I have a high respect for. He has, I think, with his colleagues, identified one of the underlying or foundational factors that are causing not only Parkinson's symptoms, but a wide variety of illnesses. It has to do with the release of retroviruses. He recounts his research over the past 40 years in identifying the underlying or foundational cause in a video that I strongly encourage you to watch. It's about 10 or 11 minutes. I've got a link right below. You will be inspired by watching the video and listening to his very brief and succinct explanation of how they came up with discovering the remedy that he now prescribes in his own clinic and also recommends to the doctors who follow him is, get this, not something that's a device that costs $25,000 or $30,000 or a procedure. It's a herbal tea. It's as simple as that. Now, the foundational reason, as it turns out, is there are a number of different cascading causes for all illnesses, including Parkinson's. And so he's been chasing after the one that is at the foundation. It winds up being what is something called retroviruses, which encompasses a number of different names that you are probably familiar with. Now, these retroviruses have been released as a result of exposure to electromagnetic fields, our cell phones, cell towers, etc., and of course, environmental toxins. Once they are released, they wreak havoc on the body. And through his research, he has now also recommended a remedy, a tea named Cistus. Now, there is a link also to where you can acquire or purchase this tea. He recommends only get it there because although there are a number of different sources available throughout the universe, the tea that you need to get is grown out in the wild. That has the greatest punch. And as a tea, we're not actually suggesting, according to him, to simply drink a little cup every day. That sounds pretty simple. No, he's talking about drinking 6 to 8 cups. I mean, this really is medicine. It's apparently a sweet-tasting tea. You need to add Stevia, which has also been found to provide enormous relief for persons who have been diagnosed with Lyme disease, which is also something that has the same symptoms as Parkinson's. So please watch his amazing 11-minute video. And I just want to encourage each and every one of you to go ahead and take some action. Get the tea, begin brewing it as he recommends, and I've got some steps below here recorded in this particular post, and see what results you get. A caveat, is there any specific research that looks at the use of this for symptoms of Parkinson's? The answer is no. We don't have any of that kind of research. We do have some studies that indicate that using this tea does address viruses. I just want to say I have enormous respect and trust and admiration for Dr. Klinghardt. And if he indicates that this is something that is worth pursuing, I want to recommend that you take this seriously. Now keep in mind, we are not saying that this is the end all, this is all you have to do in order to be able to celebrate symptom relief. That's not the point at all. The point is, we know that viruses are a factor that contribute to these symptoms. And it looks like this is a treatment that will address that particular challenge. So if I had to guess, I would think more than a majority of individuals that use this are going to celebrate improvement in their symptoms. So please give it a try, and better yet, let me know the result.